Did you know that companies spend billions of dollars every year trying to make you feel things? We're not talking about genuine joy from a product. We're talking about manufactured emotions designed to manipulate you. That's right, your sadness, your fear, even your hopes and dreams are all fair game in the advertising world. Think about that the next time you see a commercial. It's not just selling a product, it's selling you a feeling. We're bombarded with thousands of ads every day, each one vying for our attention, our wallets, our emotional responses. It's a constant barrage on our senses and it's hard to escape. But here's the thing, we need to start paying attention. We need to become aware of the emotional manipulation happening all around us. Emotional manipulation in marketing is exactly what it sounds like, using your emotions to sell you something. It preys on your insecurities, your desires, your deepest fears, and it's incredibly effective. Why? Because humans are emotional creatures. We make decisions based on how we feel, often more so than logic or reason. Advertisers know this, and they exploit it ruthlessly. Think about it. Ever bought something you didn't need because it made you feel happy? Or donated to a charity because a commercial made you cry? That's emotional manipulation at work. It's subtle, it's insidious, and it's everywhere. But don't worry, there's hope. Once you understand how it works, you can start to see through the manipulation and make more informed decisions. So why is emotional manipulation so effective? Well, for starters, it often bypasses our rational thinking. When we're emotionally charged, we're less likely to think critically about the message we're receiving. We're also more likely to remember things that evoke strong emotions. That's why that heart-wrenching ASPCA commercial sticks with you long after you've seen it. But it's not just about our emotional vulnerability. Advertisers are also masters at crafting persuasive narratives. They use relatable characters, compelling storylines, and powerful imagery to draw us in and make us feel something. They know what buttons to push, what anxieties to exploit, and what aspirations to dangle in front of us. And they do it all with a smile. Tricks of the trade, how they pull our strings. Let's get specific. Advertisers manipulate our emotions. One common tactic is storytelling. Heartwarming Christmas commercials sell feelings of warmth and nostalgia. Relatable characters make us connect with ads. Urgency tactics like limited time offer push us to act quickly. Section 5, case in point, tears, fears, and beers. Remember that Super Bowl commercial a few years back with the lost puppy who befriends a Clydesdale and finds his way home? Yeah, that got you right in the feels, didn't it? And then you went out and bought a Budweiser, right? That's the power of emotional manipulation in action. The commercial had very little to do with beer, but it created such a strong emotional response that it became one of the most talked about ads of the year. And let's be honest, it probably sold a lot of beer too. That's the thing about emotional manipulation. It works. But just because it works doesn't mean it's right. Section 6, wake-up call, don't be a puppet. We've established that emotional manipulation is everywhere. It's effective and it's often subtle. So what can we do about it? First, we need to be aware of it. Start paying attention to the ads you see and the emotions they evoke. Ask yourself, is this ad trying to make me feel something? Why? Once you start to see the strings, it's harder to be manipulated. Second, think critically about the messages you're receiving. Don't just accept everything at face value. Do your research, read reviews, talk to people who have actually used the product or service. Finally, don't be afraid to say no. Just because an ad tugs at your heartstrings doesn't mean you have to buy what it's selling. Cut the strings. Free your mind. We're bombarded with messages designed to manipulate our emotions. But we don't have to be passive consumers. We can fight back, be mindful, critical, and in control of your emotions and decisions. The only person who should control your emotions is you. Stay informed, stay critical, and don't let the puppet masters win.